Pledge of Allegiance, and excuse me, after the pledge, if you'd stand for a moment of silence to remember our 9/11 victims. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much. All right, we have another beautiful day to live in Winona County. Start our meeting with public comment. Is there anyone wishing to address the Winona County Board with any issue? Ask you to step forward. Is there anybody wishing to address the county board? Not seeing anyone. We'll move on in our agenda. Item 3, approval of the county board minutes. August 28th, closed session.
Move to approve.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Pomeroy, second by Commissioner Jacob to approve the closed session August 28th. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Approved. The August 28th county board.
Move to approve.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Pomeroy, seconded by Commissioner Jacob to approve the August 28th county board meeting. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Approved. Acknowledge receipt of the approved committee meeting minutes from.
Did you forget public comment?
She did public comment.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Nobody wanted to talk to us
Okay.
this morning. So we're on item 4.1. Acknowledge the road and bridge from May 15th.
I move to acknowledge.
Second?
We have a motion made by Commissioner Jacob, second by Commissioner Pomeroy to acknowledge the road and bridge May 15th meeting minutes. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Approved. 4.2, Board of Adjustment, July. I got something going on this morning. July 19th, 2018.
Move to acknowledge the Board of Adjustment minutes.
Second?
And we have a motion by Commissioner Jacob, second by Commissioner Pomeroy to acknowledge the Board of Adjustment July 19th meeting minutes. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Approved. Item 5, consent comments and agenda items. Mr. Fritz?
I have none.
I have none.
Pomeroy, Wilson? Nobody has anything. Well, I'll reserve the right for something to come to mind. You never know. As the meeting goes on, things can happen. All right. So with that, I would entertain a motion to approve the agenda as presented.
So moved.
Second?
We have a motion by Commissioner Jacob, second by Commissioner Pomeroy to approve the agenda as presented. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Approved. All right. Mr. Fritz, if you would read the consent business, please.
I will do that. Consent business, Department recommendation 6.1, award bid of sale of Winona County Government Center Domain Square Development LLC. 6.2, approve LG 220 gambling application for exempt permits for Bluff County chapter of Minnesota Deer Hunters Association in Winona River Pheasant Forever. 6.3, approve renewal to public health documentation system maintenance and support agreement for 2019 through 2020. 6.4, approve grant agreement in Minnesota Department of Public Safety for 2019 towards zero deaths, safe roads. 6.5, approve resolution to enter into a grant agreement with Minnesota Department of Public Safety for Safe Roads Community Project. 6.6, approve professional service agreement for consultation and training for social services information system healthcare claims. 6.7, confirm payment of disbursements. And that concludes the consent agenda.
I move to approve the consent business as presented.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Pomeroy, seconded by Commissioner Jacob to approve the consent business as presented. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Approved. Just a quick comment, Pheasants Forever. It's pretty awesome to see the pheasant population making a comeback in our part of the part of the state. I don't know exactly what contributes to that, but I told some friends and family I didn't use an alarm clock earlier this summer, but I had a pheasant that would wake me up approximately at 6:30, so he was doing his job. It was pretty awesome to just hear that out my window, and they're beautiful birds, so we'll keep them coming. Thank you. Moving on, general business. 7.1, approve purchase agreement for the sale of the Winona County Government Center to Main Square Development, LLC. Mr. Fritz?
Yeah, both 7.1 and 7.2 are related. The purchase agreement has been presented to the board. It's been drafted by the county attorney's office and run through them. It's also been sent to the purchaser, and they've signed off on it. Basically, it just embodies the terms of the bid from a financial standpoint. From a transaction standpoint, it covers the issues required for a purchase agreement. I'll just deal with 7.2 as well. Part of the purchase agreement includes a leaseback provision for the county, the government center. 7.2 is the actual leaseback agreement. The agreement provides for 1 year of leaseback from the closing date. That's only terminable by us and not the buyer. After that 1 year, we can continue on a ongoing basis as long as it's mutually agreed. That's pretty much it.
I'd move to approve both items. Second.
Okay, we have a motion by Commissioner Pomeroy, second by Commissioner Olson to approve items 7.1, the purchase agreement, and 7.2, the leaseback agreement. Any discussion? I do have just one question for clarity. So the leaseback, are we committed fully to a full year, or I saw a 60-day?
No, we could. The first year. Let me back up. Normally, in a lease agreement, you would have maybe the right to terminate within 60 days by both parties. Mm-hmm. Okay. In this particular agreement, because we want at least a year guaranteed, we have the right to have that year not terminated by the leaseor, but we can terminate it within 60 days. So, for instance, if we were able to vacate the building in 10 months, we could do that.
Okay, good. I think that's important, and I think us being expeditious is important.
Yeah, it doesn't tie us to a specific amount.
Okay, Commissioner Kavesi.
Yeah, I just want to say that I want to follow this along in the implementation phase, and I think the board should be updated regularly. I think we obviously have to meet our staff needs for size of space, for location, efficient workflow, and also for security. And we have to meet our customer needs in terms of privacy. So those are some of the main issues that I'm going to be watching as we go through the implementation. And I would appreciate updates.
Okay. All right. Any further discussion? All right. We have a motion made and seconded. All those in favor of approving the purchase and the leaseback agreement? Aye? Aye. Opposed, nay? Okay. Approved. Thank you. And we look forward to moving forward. Committee reports and communications. Something did come to mind because I know some of us are part of it tonight, the League of Women Voters, which is an important organization in our political process of providing forums for candidates to discuss and get their ideas and concepts out. And the first one starts tonight. I know they have a lot of them scheduled the next couple weeks of all the political offices that are being held. So thank you to the League of Women Voters and the press and all the people who sponsor that. That is good government at work and private sector at work. And then seeing Heather Johnson, I'm reminded flu season is knocking at our door. And they're saying that the pharmacies and the providers are gearing up with vaccines. Let's hope that it's an effective vaccine. It comes and it goes. Sometimes it is very effective, sometimes not so effective. But the cold and flu season is on hand. And you need to, wash your hands. That's the biggest thing that you can do is wash your hands and stay healthy. So, Heather, it's your responsibility to keep Winona County healthy. And I appreciate your work on that. Anything else to, thank you, anything else to come before the board at this time?
Move to adjourn.
Second.
Have a motion by Commissioner Jacobs, second by Commissioner Olson to adjourn. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Adjourn.